Hello guys, my name is Ilham and I have Crohn's disease. I'll be doing a video about my journey of my hobby, that is powerlifting. So I'll be posting this kind of video every once a week, share about my journey. Hopefully I can share about how I try to how I train with this disease. Day one, I did heavy squats. So the heavy squats is my top set. So with this one, I try to focus on the setup first, on my tension on the back. After that, I have that tension build up, and boom, I lift it off with a tiny movement steps behind to minimize the energy loss. After that, I squat down, I brace hard, boom, I push it up. Then I reset. On the top, I brace in hard. On the bottom, I brace more harder, boom, push it up, and I reset. Breathe out, breathe in, brace harder, boom, reset. That's I was focusing on that for this exercise on the heavy squats. As you can see, I was almost out of breath, but it's manageable. It's only 5 reps. If it was 20 reps, I would have actually died already. So for my second exercise, I did deficit deadlift, and I really tried to focus on using my leg more instead of using my back. I tend to use my back, so with this exercise, I try to focus using my legs and ensure there's tension on my back and make sure that my back is straight and not bent. So there's tension. I try to brace hard and use my legs and bring it down. I believe this was 105 kg. I believe I did 5 reps only. So for my third exercise, I did RDL. So I really try to focus on the hinge of the part. You see, I try to stretch my hamstring as much as I can, and I bring the weight up. For my week 1, day 2, first I did was my top set bench, which is 87.5 kilogram. So I really try to focus on my technique, my leg drive, my bracing on it, my tension on the back, and my bracing also. After my top set bench, I superset it with the dumbbell row. So I did like 8 to 12 reps in that range. Really try to be as strict as possible. Try to not cheat it. After my dumbbell row, I did a close grip bench. So I try to pause at the somewhat like a spoto press, I think, but I stopped somewhere in the middle there. I try to really focus on the tricep for this close grip, as my tricep is weak, so this exercise might benefit me. after I did the close grip bench, then I will do my accessory, which is little raises. So the weight was around 7 kg, and I did 8 to 12 reps in that range, and I really try to focus on the technique. I try to do it slow as possible and try not to cheat as much as I can. For my week 1 day 3, I did deadlift, top set deadlift. It is 105 kg. So I did sumo stance. So I really try to focus my tension on the back and try to engage my legs more and the bracing. So right at the bottom, I focus on the tension on my back straight. Boom. I brace and I push it off the floor. Try using the legs more instead of using the back. So after my sumo deadlift, I did pause squats. So the same thing as the technique I have mentioned, the tension on the back and the tiny walkout. And after that, I brace, then I went down, brace harder at the bottom, then went up. So I try to pause at the bottom for about 1 second, and then go and I boom went up. Pause and went up. Brace, pause at the bottom, boom, went up. Then rack it. And I did only 5 reps. If I did more than that, I think I would just pass out of breath. So I try to hit the rep range of 3 to 5 reps. So for my third exercise, I did RDL. Really try to focus on the hinging and focus on stretching the hamstring. See, simple as that. Focusing on 8 to 12 rep range. So for my week 1 day 4, I did bench. So it was my technique day. So I did wide grip, and the weight was I think it was 87.5 kg. And try to focus on the technique as much as possible. It is the tension on my back, the leg drive, the bracing. So from here, you can see that I'm on my arch. I unrack it and decompress my shoulder, and boom, I pause it. About 1 second pause each rep. I believe it was 5 rep in here. Yep, it's 5 rep. Boom, and I unrack it back. After my top set bench, I superset it with the dumbbell row. So I did like 8 to 12 reps in that range. Really try to be as strict as possible. Try to not cheat it. After my dumbbell row, I did a close grip bench. So I try to pause at the somewhat like a spoto press, I think, but I stopped somewhere in the middle there. I try to really focus on the tricep for this close grip, as my tricep is weak, so this exercise might benefit me. The rep range of 8 to 12 reps I did for the exercise. After I did the close grip bench, then I will do my accessory, which is little raises. So the weight was around 7 kg, and I did 8 to 12 reps in that range, and I really try to focus on the technique. I try to do it slow as possible and try not to cheat as much as I can. And for my last exercise, I did pull-ups to end it off the week 1, day 4. Yeah, I did my pull-up was really weak, so I couldn't target like 12 reps. So I did whatever I can, as much as I can, and also I'm trying to my best to not cheat it using any momentum with the pull-ups as strict as possible. So yeah, so this is the end of the video of my journey for week 1. You can see my physique right here is not bad, as you can see.